Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 4 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 4 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter mixed operations. The lessons we're going to cover are solve word problems using guess and check, write numerical expressions. Then we'll start the chapter addition and the lessons we're going to cover are properties of addition. So let's just start with the chapter mixed operations. Okay, here I am on grade 4 math. We're going to start with the chapter mixed operations, and the lesson we're going to start with is solve word problems using guess and check. Okay, let's just start with the first example. The cafeteria sold two fewer bowls of chicken soup than bowls of tomato soup. They sold 6 bowls of soup in all. How many bowls of chicken soup did the cafeteria sell? So basically, you have to understand the question first. The cafeteria sold two fewer bowls of chicken soup than bowls of tomato soup. They sold 6 bowls of soup in all. The total soups were six. How many bowls of chicken soup did the cafeteria sell? Okay, so you have to find two numbers whose sum is six and whose difference is two. Basically, this is the question you can understand from the statement. You have to find two numbers whose sum is six and whose difference is two. Think of the pair of numbers whose difference is two. Then find the sum of each number. Here is the list of the table. You have to think of the numbers whose difference is 2 and whose sum is 6. 4 take away 2 is 2 and 4 plus 2 is 6. That means the numbers are 4 and 2. The cafeteria sold 4 tomato soup and 2 bowls of chicken soup. Got it? Okay, the next one is Vicky bought a box of both blueberry and poppy seed muffin. There were 6 more blueberry muffins than poppy seed muffins, and there were 16 muffins in all. How many blueberry muffin did Vicky buy? So you have to find two numbers whose sum is 16 because the total muffins are 16. Got it? And then you have to find the numbers whose difference is 6. So basically, you have to find two numbers whose sum is 16 and whose difference is 6. Got it? So you can think of different numbers. Basically, the exact numbers are 11 and 5 because 11 take away 5 is 6. And when you add them together, they make 16. Got it? Okay, the next one is in Vicky's class, there are 3 more boys than girls. There are 7 students in all. How many boys are there in Vicky's class? So the total students are 7. There are just 3 more boys than girls. That means you have to find two numbers whose sum is 7 and whose difference is 3. So you have to think of different numbers. When you add them together, they make 7, and when you subtract them, they make 3. So you can see this one 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 makes 7, and 5 take away 2 makes 3. That means the total students are 7. 5 of them are boys, and 2 of them are girls. Let's just start with the practice questions. Basically, the basic thing in these questions is you have to understand the statement. Be careful when reading the statement. Okay, in Mary's class, there are 2 more boys than girls. There are 20 students in all. How many girls are there in Mary's class? So the total students are 20. So you have to find two numbers whose sum is 20 and whose difference is 2. Got it? When you add two numbers, they makes 20, and when you subtract them, they makes 2. You have to find two numbers whose sum is 20 and difference is 2. You have to find two numbers. When you add them, they makes 20, and when you subtract them, they makes 2. Okay, 10 plus 10 makes 20. Whose sum is 2 more boys than girls and 20 students in all. How many girls are there? Two numbers. 9 plus 11 makes 20, and when you subtract them, 11 minus 9 makes 2. Isn't it? You can see 9 plus 11 makes 20 and 11 minus 9. That means in there are 11 girls and 9 boys, because in the question you are given there are two more girls than boys. There are two more boys than girls. That means they have 11 boys and 12 girls, because boys are two more than girls. So 11 boys and 9 girls. So the correct option is, the question is how many girls? There are 9 girls. Got it? You can see the options when working on the question like this. Let me explain how. Just look at this question. Joel has 16 pens. All of these pens are either blue or black. And there are 8 more blue pen. There are 8 more blue pens than black pens. How many blue pens does Joel have? The total pens are 16. That means you have to find two numbers whose sum is 16. Got it? Then, and their difference must be 8. So you have to find two numbers that when added makes 16, and when subtracted there are 8 more blue pens than black pens, and when subtracted they makes 18. 8. You have to find two numbers their sum is 16 and difference is 8. Think of the two numbers that when added makes, okay, just look at the options. 12 and 16. 12 plus 4 makes 16, isn't it? And you can see here there are 8 more blue pens. When you, correct option is 12 plus 4 makes 16, and when you subtract 12 take away 4 it makes 8, isn't it? So you can see in the question you are given you have 8 more blue pens than black pens. So you have 12, you have blue pens are 12, because blue pens are 8 more, black pens are 4, and blue pens are 12. Blue pens are 12 and black pens are just 4. Got it? So it is 12. Okay, the next one is Vicky bought a box with blueberry and poppy seed muffins. There were 6 more blueberry muffins than poppy seed muffin, and there are 16 muffins in all. How many blueberry muffins did Vicky buy? Okay, the total muffins are 16. That means you have to find two numbers whose sum is 16 and whose difference is 6. have to find two numbers. Their sum is 16 and their difference is 6, I think. Yes, 6. Okay, now think of the two numbers. When you add them, they make 16, and when you subtract them, they make 6. 11 and 5. You see, 11 plus 5 makes 16, and 11 minus 5 makes 6. Got it? That means the numbers are 11 and 5, and you need to find how many blueberry muffins. So you have 6 more blueberry muffins. So 6 plus 5 makes 11. That means you have 11 blueberry muffins and 5 poppy seed muffins. Got it? Okay, the next one is Umar has 7 more red peppers than green peppers. In all, he has 11 peppers. How many green peppers does Umar have? Okay, so you have to find two numbers whose sum is 11 and difference is 7. You have to find two numbers, find two numbers. Their sum is 11 and difference is 7. Okay, 8 plus 3 is 11. 2 plus 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. And when you subtract 9 minus 2 is 7. Got it? Okay, the question is 7 more red papers than green papers. That means 9 are the red papers and 2 are the green papers, because in the question you are given you have 7 more red papers. That means the more 9, you can see 2 and 9. So 2 plus 7 makes 9. That means red papers are 9 and green papers are 2. Got it? So the correct option is you have to find how many green papers. That means he have just two green papers. Got it? Okay, the next one is there was 14 fans of Edgar's basketball game. The home team has 6 more fans than the visiting team. How many did how many fans did the home team have? So basically you have to find two numbers that their sum must be 14 and their difference must be 6. You have to find two numbers whose sum is 16, I think 14. 14 and their difference is 6. And difference is 6. Okay, think of the two numbers. 8 plus 6 is 14. 12 plus 2 is 14. 10 plus 4. Yes. 10 plus 4 is 14, and when you subtract them, 10 minus 4, they make 6. Got it? That means you are given you have 6 more. Home team had 6 more fans. That means home team had 10 fans and visiting team has 4 fans. Got it? So the correct option is you have to find how many fans did the home team have. So home team have 10 fans. Got it? Okay, you can complete the rest of the questions by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. If you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. The next one is write numerical expressions. So let's just start with the next lesson. Okay, write an expression for the operations described below. Like given verbal, you are given the expression in verbal form. You have to write with the operations. Like add 6 to 5. So you can see the word add, just replace the word add with the sign. Got it? Add 6 plus 5, you can write as this one, 5 plus 6. Just insert mathematical operations. Got it? Okay. The next one is write an expression for the operations described below. Divide 9 by 2. Here the keyword, the basic thing is divide. Just replace the word divide by the mathematical sign. You can write 9 divided by 2. This one. This is the numerical expression, like because you put the expression described. Got it? The next one is again write an expression for the operation described below. Divide 2 by 8. So just put the sign of the division. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Write an expression for the operation described below. 4 divided by 8. So the key word here is divide, divided. Just replace this word with the sign, so it would be 4 divided by 8. So option number 1 is the correct option. It would be 4 divided by 8. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is write an expression for the operation described below. Divide 2 by 8. So which is the correct option? Option number 1 is the correct option. Write an expression for the operation described below. Divide 9 by 2. So which is the correct option? 1 or 2? Divide 9 by 2. Which is the correct option? 9 by 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? You have to divide 9 by 2. So just put the division sign between 9 and 2. So it would be option number 2. That is second one. Write an expression for the operation described below. 7 plus 3. So how do you write 7 plus 3? The key word here is plus. Just replace the word plus with the sign here. Basic thing here is this one. Sorry. This one. Just replace it with the sign. It would be 7 plus 3. Option 2 is the correct option. Got it? Write an expression for the operation described below. So, which is the correct option? 8 minus 2. Just replace the word minus with a sign. So, which is the correct option? Yes, that would be the second one. Write an expression for the operation described below. 5 divided by 2. Which is the correct option? Yes, just replace the word divided by the sign. So, it would be option number 1. 5 divided by 10. Option 1 is the correct option. Write an expression for the operation described below. Add 5 to 6. So you just have to replace the word add with the sign. So it would be 5 plus 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. Write an expression for the operation described below. Divide 5 by 10. So which is the correct option? You just have to replace the word divide by the sign. So which is the correct option? 1 or 2? Option number 1 is the correct option. It would be 5 over. Write an expression for the operation described below. Subtract 2 from 5. So which is the correct option? It would be 5 minus 2. Just replace the word subtract with the sign. Write an expression for the operation described below. 3 times 9. It would be option number 1. Times means multiply. So just replace it with a multiplication sign. It would be 3 times 9. Option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, we are done with the lesson. Also, we are done with the chapter mixed operations. We're going to start the new chapter. Let's just start with the next chapter, that is addition, I think. Okay, it is addition. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is properties of addition. Okay, which property? Let's just start with the first one. Basically, we're going to learn the properties of addition here. Which property of addition is shown? 1 plus 0 equals 1. When you add 0 to any number, it does not change the sum. 0 plus any number equals the same number, like 1 plus 0 equals 1. So 1 plus 10 equals 0 plus 10 equals 10. 0 plus 20, like if you add 0 to any number, 0 does not change the sum. Adding 0 does not change the sum. So that's why when you add 0, that means that is the identity property. Got it? The next one is which property of addition is shown? Just you can see just order of the number is changed. Either you can write 3 plus 5 or 5 plus 3. The answer is same in both the cases. 5 plus 3 is 8 and 3 plus 5 is 8. That means that is the commutative property. The order of addends is changed. Just change the order. Got it? That means in case of addition, order does not matter. The next one is which property of addition is shown? 6 plus 4 and 4 plus 6. So again, you can see just order is changed. Either you can write 6 first or 4 first. It doesn't matter. When you add, they have the same answer. That is known as the commutative property of addition. Got it? Let's just start with the test question. Okay, which property of addition is shown? Is it associative or commutative? Which is the correct option? This is the commutative property. You can see just the order of addend are changed. Either you can write 2 plus 1 or 1 plus 2. In both the cases, answer is exactly same. Answer must be 3. So that means in the case of addition, order does not matter. It would be commutative property. Got it? Which property of addition is shown? You can see here in this case, three of the numbers are involved. 4, 6 and 8. Both sides the number are exactly same. 4, 6 and 8. Just order of addition is different. Here you add 4 plus 6 first, and here you add 8 plus 6 first. But it doesn't matter. Answer is same in both the cases. So the basic thing is when adding, if you change the order of the numbers, it doesn't matter, it have the same answer. So when you have three numbers involved, that would be the commutative property, but on the both sides the numbers are exactly same, 468 468. That is the commutative property of addition. Got it? When three numbers are involved, both sides the numbers are same. Sorry 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 that would be the associative property. Got it? When you group and you involve three numbers, that would be the associative property. Okay, which property of addition is shown? Which is the correct option? 4 plus 1 equals 1 plus 4. Is it associative or commutative? Which property it is? So the order of addend doesn't matter. In both cases, the answer is 5. That is the commutative property because two of the numbers are involved. Okay, which property of addition is shown? Which is the correct option? Commutative or associative? You have just two numbers involved, and the order of addend doesn't matter in case of addition, so that would be the commutative property. What property of addition is shown? Which is the correct option? Associative or identity? When you add 0, adding 0 to any number changes nothing. So 0 is the identity. When you add 0 to any number, the answer is exactly the same number. 9 plus 0 is 9. So adding 0 means identity. Okay, which property of addition is shown? Okay, you can see on the both sides the numbers are same 2, 6, and 3. Just their order of addition. Grouping is different. Here the group of 2 plus 6, and here the group is 6 plus 3. So if you make different groups when adding, but the numbers are same, their sum must be the same. So it would be the associative property because three of the numbers are involved. So that would be the associative property. Got it? This is associative property. Okay, which property of addition is shown? Associative or identity? Which is the correct option? That would be the identity because adding zero changes nothing. That means that is the identity. Which property of addition is shown? Commutative identity. 2 plus 0 equals 2. Again, you are adding 0. So, adding 0 to any number changes nothing. That means that is the identity. So, it would be the identity. Okay, which property of addition is shown? Which is the correct option? Associative, commutative. Yes, it is associative property. You can see three numbers are involved. On the both sides, the numbers are exactly same. 5, 9, and 2. Here you have 5, 9. Just the groups are different. Here you make 5 plus 9, and here you have 9 plus 2. That means in case of addition, order doesn't matter. So it would be the associative property. Which property of addition is shown? 3 plus 5 equals 5 plus 3. Which property is it? Associative or commutative? That is the commutative property. Got it? The order of addend doesn't matter if you write 3 first or 5 first. The sum must be same. So in case of addition, orders of number doesn't matter. That would be the commutative property. Which property of addition is shown? Associative, commutative? Yes, that would be the associative property because three of the numbers are involved. Just the order of addition is different, but the answer must be same. So it would be associative property. On the both sides, the numbers are exactly same. So they have the same sum. Which property of addition is shown? 1 plus 7 equals 7 plus 1. That would be the commutative property. Got it? Both sides, two numbers are involved. So when you add them, they have the same answer. 1 plus 7 equals 7 plus 1. So that would be the commutative property. Which property of addition is shown? You can see three of the numbers are involved, just the order of addition is different. So when you have same numbers, just the order is different. That means You have three numbers, so it would be the associative property. Which property of addition is shown, associative or identity? That would be the identity. Adding 0 to any numbers change nothing. So that is the identity. Which property of addition is shown? You have same numbers on both sides, just the grouping is different. So that is the associative property. Which property of addition is shown? 1 plus 0 equals 1 plus 0 equal 1. Adding 0 changes nothing. So this is the identity. Which property of addition is shown? Which is the correct option? Associative identity. Adding 0 changes nothing. So that is the identity. Which property of addition is shown? Yes, it is commutative property. You have just two numbers involved, and the orders of addend doesn't matter. It would be commutative property. Which property of addition is shown? Which is the correct option? Adding 0 changes nothing. So that means that is the identity. Which property of addition is shown? 4 plus 6 and 6 plus 4. Is it commutative or associative? Which is the correct option? Yes, it is commutative property. Okay, we are done with the lesson. So we were working on grade 4 maths. We have started with the chapter mixed operations, and the lessons we have covered today are solve word problems using guess and check, write numerical expressions. Then we have started the chapter addition. The lessons we have covered are properties of addition. So please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. So if you have any question, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So please ask questions. Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.